Hi, I'm Beth Tassio, and thanks so much for meeting me here. I wanted to pop in really quickly with just some quick basic tips for meditation. I'm new to it, and maybe you are too, but I think it's an important part of our practice. So, one of the things that's really important with our meditation practice is the way we physically sit, right? You could sit in the chair, you could sit on the ground. One of the main things that's important is getting your pelvis upright so that your spine can be upright. And the reason, or one of the reasons that's important, is because when we're sitting with a collapsed spine, right, it's difficult to get in contact with your breathing, right? There's not a lot of room for your diaphragm muscle to move. Your lungs don't have the full area for them to breathe. So sitting upright is a great option. So I'm going to sit up on a couple of blankets folded. You could sit up on blankets that are folded. You could sit up on the edge of a chair. You could sit up on pillows. Anything that gets your pelvis upright. And so that when the spine is upright, or the pelvis is upright, the spine can be upright in all of its natural curves, which allows it to be a great shock absorber, right? There's always some kind of gravitational force pulling on us. And it allows for the spinal muscles, the abdominal muscles, the hip flexors not to work so hard in supporting us. So find your comfortable seat and gently let the front of the pelvis drop ever so slightly so that you feel that inward curve of your lower back. And that's going to set up the rest of the curves in the spine. And then you can gently nod your head a little downward to create this nice, easy, inward looking seat for yourself. And then as we sit, the mind is going to wander. That's sort of what it does. That's its job, right? To think and to process. So we're going to use our breath today as home base. And when we breathe, you're just going to breathe naturally, right? You don't have to manipulate it or change it in any way. You don't have to deepen it or breathe in a particular area of your body. Just going to let the body breathe in the most natural way that it does. And we're going to lightly pay attention to it. And when the mind wanders, you just, in the nicest way possible, breathe yourself back to your breath. So we're going to sit for 5 minutes. I actually have my phone here set for 5 minutes, so we'll use that, but you could use a kitchen timer or anything that you have around the house that has a little timer on it. All right, so we're going to get started. So find your comfortable seat. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze. Again, lightly bring your attention to your natural breath. Take a nice long deep breath in and let it go. I hope you enjoyed those few minutes of just sitting and being with yourself. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.